Car dealerships over the last 5 years really showed their true colors. They got extremely greedy. As inventory levels fell, they found a way to maximize their profit, make more money selling fewer vehicles. And I'm here to tell you the truth about dealerships, how you can't trust them at all. Anything they say, you have to get in writing, this or that, and you just have to be so careful around dealerships. As soon as you hit the car lot at a dealership, there's probably going to be 3 or 4 salespeople trying to get after you, and it's like, just give me some space. The whole process sucks. And they're trying to do a needs analysis, so they want to know your phone number, your information, your email, all this stuff, so if you leave, they can call you 30 or 40 times. And the sales staff at dealerships is trained for sales training, not actual product knowledge. So most of the time, they don't even know what they're talking about when it comes to the vehicle. They're just training for sales. They're trying to get you inside to sign the paper. And unfortunately, so many people trust the dealer. They use them for financing and everything, and that's when the dealership takes full advantage. You have to go get pre-approved. If you're a payment buyer, you cannot just rely on the dealership to get your financing. They make so much money just to obtain financing. It's crazy, so you need to stay far away from that. So if they get you approved at 5%, they'll bump the rate to 7 or 8%, and they actually get the difference. And they don't even have to disclose the information to you, so you're unaware that the bank actually approved you at a lower rate. It's bad. And almost every dealership in the United States partakes in this practice, and it's not okay, it's not cool, and it should be illegal. And it's just a whole finance box. You have to be so careful. If you're going to a dealership, buying a car, and you go back to that finance box, that whole process is just to make them more money. Selling all the warranties and everything, and all those warranties are over the cost dramatically. The finance guy just built a menu, and he made up those prices just to put on the paper, and normally it's just about the payment. So it's all about, oh, it's only an extra 40 or 50 a month. And a lot of dealerships partake in tied selling, which is not cool and it's illegal. So if a car dealership says, oh, you have to get this warranty to get this interest rate, yeah, in most states that is completely not allowed. So unfortunately, if you're going into a dealership, you have to have all your walls up. You can't trust them. You can do everything online nowadays if you want. Don't let them tell you, oh, your presence is your leverage. BS. You can buy a car online if you want, especially if you're calling around going out of state trying to find that best deal. Don't just let your local dealership screw you over and take advantage. No. It's almost to the point where if you leave the dealership and they're happy, then you probably made a mistake. You have to make them mad at the end of the day. When I buy a car, I don't buy anything in the finance box. The finance guy just looks at me and he's so mad throughout the whole process. He might try to sell it, but I shut him down immediately and say, I'm not buying any of this crap. And then I'm out of there in 10 minutes and he doesn't talk to me at all. But other people stay for an hour, they have a full conversation, and they don't understand the finance guy just made $10,000 profit off of you. And he's going to get 30 to 40% of that. So some people laugh and giggle about dealers, but no, they're screwing people over left and right. They're hiding rates. They're doing this. They're marking products up. They don't even build anything, and they're making all this money. They probably wouldn't even be there if there wasn't franchise laws. So if you don't know, you can't even buy a car from the manufacturer if you want to. So if you want to go buy a Ford, you can't go directly to Ford. You have to go through a dealership, go through the whole process, most likely pay the dealership dock fee and all this profit for the dealer. So no matter which way you look at it, the dealership's making money being the middleman. And there are a few manufacturers like Tesla that found a way around it. But every state's different and they have to jump through so many hoops. And the key is they never had traditional dealerships to begin with. So if Ford wants to go sell directly to the customers, it will never happen. NADA will sue them so quick because they have that dealership backing. These dealerships are entitled and I'm done with it. Don't let them take your money. I'm here to expose them and let you know there's no reason for market adjustments, addendum stickers, any of this BS stuff. I mean, we see $300, $400 nitrogen-filled tires. I mean, think about how much of a waste of money it is, especially when it's not even on the vehicle. Half the time, they just write stuff on there and it's not even on. It's like, come on, you're completely scamming people. And that's why there's so many services to help people buy cars. They don't want to deal with the dealership so much. They would rather pay someone to deal with it for them. So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, you cannot trust a dealership at all. You have to go in there with your walls up and you have to get anything in writing because they will try to switch stuff on you quick. But you're going to have to negotiate. These vehicles are already so overpriced. Discounts are here, but most are saying it's not enough. And there is no reason to pay a market adjustment or anything like that. And some stupid dealerships are still doing it. If you see that, just go ahead and walk out. It's like, why do you even want to do business with the place that's doing market adjustments? So the whole car buying process just sucks. People hate dealing with dealerships. The process is designed to make as much money for the manufacturer and the dealership dealership and to screw the customer over. And most of the time, the customer doesn't even know how bad they're actually getting screwed over with hiding interest rates and all this stuff they do. So I'm here to expose the truth about car dealerships and about how many greedy tactics they have. But more people are watching videos online. They're learning to negotiate. They're learning to not deal with the dealership like they used to. They don't use the dealership as information. They're getting their own info. They're not relying on that dealer. And that's what people have to do, since we can't buy directly from the manufacturer, since we literally have laws that restrict us from buying directly from them, which would be better for most people because they wouldn't get screwed over at dealers left and right. Because no matter how much homework you do, you just have to be careful. Go in there and take your time. Don't rush the process and don't let them screw you over. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.